Hey Scorpio, EverlongMystic here. So we're going to get you a dark femme message. We're going to see what they have to say to you. Alright, Scorpio. Oh, so you have a Selkie here, and it's the card of freedom. Number 2. Card number 2. Alright, so you can only pretend for so long before you must find truth again. Seek authenticity. Containing yourself in a form that is not your own is rarely successful long term. Find what sets you free. Acknowledge your inner truth. Be aware someone may be deceiving you under false pretenses. So, with this authenticity thing here, Scorpio, this is either you faking or someone else faking. So, either way, that's kind of what we're talking about. So, the Selkie mythos is shared in the places where the sea is truly a dominant force and where colonies of seals live, like the Shetlands and other Scottish islands, the Faroes, Norway, Iceland. Let's see. So it's really about them not being able to find their skin, and then they find their skin, blah, 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 blah. So the essence of the Selkies is the idea of the triumph of authenticity over pretense and containment. Also the deep pull of the wild self. Okay. So it's kind of like, wearing masks or pretending to be something that you're not. So, because everyone else is doing it. This is like peer pressure. We have the 3 of Cups here. Like wanting to be like them. So there's either someone wanting to be like you, or you're trying to be someone else. Obviously it works for them. You know what I mean? Let's do the 2 of Swords here. Yeah, you're blind. It's like you're blind to what's really going on. But it's I don't know, it almost seems like it's on purpose, like because the 2 of Swords is a choice, right? It's like you're choosing not to see that you or something else is not wearing their own skin. The goal here is freedom. Oh, here's some freedom right here. Lamont. And this is right up your alley, Scorpio, because this is that whole transformation, the other side, just kind of, but the thing with the feathers, though, it reminds me of the, like weighing your heart. Like, what are you holding there? How well do you like yourself? Because your true self, your authentic self, is the one that wants the freedom. If you are harboring some kind of animosity towards yourself, it's going to weigh more than a feather. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna weigh more than a feather. I was thinking about this card. The Three of Swords. That's funny. Before I started recording, I was thinking about shuffling and and I was thinking about the, like when a card comes out and you kind of predict it. The card that came to my mind that, okay, show me Three of Swords. And you're actually getting it. These are the pains of the heart. So if it's you, Scorpio, that is wearing a false skin, it has a lot to do with some pains that you're holding on to. The thing is, though, you're not going to get that transformation that leads to freedom if you continue to hold on to them, or if you continue the blindness, right? Choosing not to see. So let's get another oracle card. Dark Femme for Scorpio. We're not taking those. We only want one card. And I'm going to cut for it. Or cut the deck. Rangda. Who is Rangda? I've never heard of this one. So it's card 59. And we're going to read about it. I'm going to read about it. Alright, Rangda, the keeper of ancient wisdom. Rangda, the mythical queen of the Layaks in Balinese folklore, is the holder of secrets and knowledge passed down from generations before. Her fierce and powerful presence commands respect, demanding that we acknowledge the importance of honoring the past in our present actions. If you fear her, Rangda represents a traditionalistic worldview threatening to silence those wishing to break through the limitations of societal conditioning and dogma. Perhaps you feel oppressed by the dictates of society and long for the freedom to express your true self. Interesting! For the freedom to express your true self. Huh. If you're drawn to her, it says those that are drawn to Rangda, or whatever, however you say it, may feel a deep sense of connection to their cultural roots, but may also be lacking a sense of community and tribe in the modern world, which would totally explain, trying to put on other skin. That sounds gross. Trying to wear the skin of others. Okay, we're talking. It's not a horror movie, but you know what I'm saying, right? Okay. Okay. Let's get some tarot. So again, it's the same theme, right? Authenticity. Definitely a bit of the fear of change, but I don't know, man. Scorpio, you're the last sign I would pick to be afraid of change. But you never know. I mean, nobody is just their sun sign. Seriously, though. I mean, your sun sign might be driving the bus, but it's not the bus or the destination. Alright, so we have Daughter of Pentacles here. There is something a little bit naive about this card. This is I don't know, I'm just getting a little bit of, ignorance is bliss kind of feeling. So here we have kind of like this, you know, like a deep loving connection. Oh, we have the Hermit. It's almost like this, whatever this deep loving connection is, like perhaps this is you and your true self, like like finally making friends with your authentic self, and you can only do that like perhaps in hermit mode, where you are doing the soul searching, right? You're doing the soul searching, but in a safe place to do so. Because a shell is not a skin, you know what I mean? It's very protective. It could also be talking about that kind of withdrawing from society that was mentioned a little bit here. Alright, so Scorpio, you can't stay here for long. That's the overall message of this card here is, like, okay, number one, yeah, it's probably your fault that you're in whatever this predicament is as far as mentally, because it's your mind, right? But it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. It may not even be your fault, whatever. But, like, you're in this weird, like, you know, when you find yourself in this weird mental predicament, you can't stay there, because you're either gonna fall on the swords, or you can, you know, fly away, open your wings, fly away. So we've got the butterfly here. That's that transformation. That's allowing the change, right? Transformation. It's allowing that change into your authentic self. So you, like, freedom is the right answer, right? Freedom. Okay, so Scorpio, this is your dark femme message, and I thank you for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Scorpio.